Hello everyone, here we are on the moon, exactly where we were left off last time. At great difficulty we've got this robotic rover landed on the moon and covered, hopefully, by these satellites which provide comms relay to make sure that no matter where we are on the moon, we should always have signal to control the robot with. And our objective today is going to be trying to find the mysterious moon arch. So, from what I've heard, it is somewhere up in this direction. So it's roughly to the north or maybe a little bit east of where we are currently. As far as I can tell, appears to be facing backwards. A little bit bouncy. Fortunately, we can see the arch from this distance, so I'm going to head around to my left a bit, just very, very gently on the steering. Not gently enough, apparently. Okay. Yeah, apparently I have to be more careful than that. A little to the right of that. If this seems a little bit boring, then I'm afraid there's absolutely no way I'm using physical time warp to speed this up. I mean, that would be dangerous the rest of the time with the known bugs that we have related to physical time warp. It would be suicide. I did not do that. Okay. I'm not afraid to reload at this point. It's really clear that this is very, very buggy. Okay. Yeah, I've no idea if there is a way to actually increase the stability of rovers in very low gravity. But it appears to be that, in general, having SAS, which is designed to control and stabilize rockets in flight, on parts on the ground just makes them behave really, really weirdly. Let's see what happens when we hit this rock. And the rock doesn't appear to be solid. This is not going to be the most exciting ever journey, apart from the bits where it's so exciting that we have to reload. I feel like that ridge ahead is getting closer. I'm now scared to even move the camera away because I moved the camera away and I don't know what happened while it was far away, but when I came back, the rover had fallen over. So I'm going to let this, as we get to the top of the hill, I'm going to let it coast to a stop. Because I want to pan out and have a good look. But I don't want to do that while moving at any significant speed whatsoever. Okay, we've got a bit of a way to go. We need to come slightly around to the left. Go back up to safe cruising speed. Oh, sudden swerve to the left. What's going on? To the right, sorry. Also not slowing down. It's possible we're now going down a slope because I am speeding up. Okay, pressing backwards does cause it to slow down. I'm nervous of even putting the brakes on because it feels like putting the brakes on hard very suddenly would just cause it more instability. So I'm just coasting at the moment and it barely seems to be slowing down at all. It's definitely a slope upwards. There are lots of things I want to check on, like I'd like to check on where the communication satellites are that are offering the relay. I'm not quite sure how long their orbital period is. I suspect they haven't moved very much, but they easily could eventually all end up on the wrong side of the moon, because I didn't get to put them in the orbits that I wanted to because of the various bizarre bugs that affect our moon orbits. For anybody who didn't see that episode, I inserted the first one into a good, stable, elliptical orbit, and then as soon as I switched to a different vessel and started using time warp, the time warp of the first satellite just changed dramatically into a collision course with the moon. So I'm just going to slow down and get a bit of reorientation. Don't want to use the brakes, I'm just going to use the very, very light feather on the reverse control. Seem to be losing light a bit. I'm just going to check the state of the sun. Oh, it's already above, so that means it's not. Come round to the right a little bit to just correct that course. The fact that I get an error message that the solar panels have become ineffective whenever I zoom out is not reassuring. It's almost as if the simulation is dependent on the camera position. Oops, I'm accelerated a bit more than I really meant to there. And this looks like we're coming up on another ridge and a nice big bounce. It feels like it's getting dark, even though the sun is having an eclipse. Oop, just as we hit the hill and flip over. And saved. No, not saved. This is terrifying. Okay, I need to stop and look at the eclipse. Oop, hit something. I don't know what that was. I can't see anything. And I'm going to put the wheel brakes on. That is sweet. Can I get it so that I'm not looking through the terrain? Look. No, all the camera modes seem like unsuited to this particular desire. So I'm nervous about continuing to try and drive in the dark. Mostly because I actually can't really see where the train is. But I can't see anything at all, in fact. Pitch dark. Okay, there I am. If I was a smarter person, I would have put lights on this rover. Okay, that appears to stop me from going into the earth, so that's probably sensible. So do I dare use time warp? And nothing happened. And we have daylight again. And got so turned around that I'm now completely facing in the wrong direction. Okay. Do the wheel brakes off. Very, very slowly. Quite a big ridge here, so ease over it, just like in Star Wars. Yeah. Quite bouncy in this low gravity. So we seem to be reasonably safe around 6 meters per second. Oh, There are probably parameters I can tune for these suspension, which I'm inclined to leave until I'm playing a version of the game that doesn't have quite so many bugs. Because when it's useless to try and learn how a system works if you don't trust the system. Oh. Ooh, another bit of ridge. That feels dangerous. It looks like I have a slight downhill slope again because I'm coasting along. Getting a bit faster. Yeah, if I'd paid closer attention to Matt Lowndes' video, I would have had a better idea where the arch actually is. As it was, I knew the crater to head for, but I didn't actually know that the arch itself is not at the crater, it's northeast of it. We picked up quite a bit of extra speed. That's quite scary. Swerving off to the left, I do not feel safe making a turn at this speed at all, so I'm going to slow down. Okay, so while the wheels are in the ground, it's actually pretty safe to decelerate. Let's give it a bit of a quick save. It always seems to overshoot a bit, even if I stop turning and straighten up. It always seems to keep on going a bit. Oh, that's scary. Fast, fast. Oh, oh no, don't do it. Crikey, that was lucky. No idea what caused that suddenly, except that I was going faster than really made any sense. Just aim for about 6 meters per second. That seems to be a relatively good one. Slowing down to correct the direction after I seem to have bounced into the wrong one. Just speed back up again. Must resist the temptation to speed up. Swerving off to the left, to the right. Ooh. Yeah, that was nothing there. Straightened up again. Let's get more speed. Well, I just saw something appear above the horizon, but it might just be a star in the background. Slow down. Maybe even stop. Oh, we're close. It's pretty much at the end of that line of stars now, so that should give me a reference I can aim for. Whoa, way too fast, way too fast. Danger, danger, Will Robinson. Throttle will do nothing for me here. And I'm going to hit nothing at all and spin out. But I got lucky. Right, at this point I'm going to stop again and do a quick save so that next time that is stationary. Quick save. And now I have a cat on my lap, which doesn't make this easier. My cat is attempting to take control of my left arm, which is my driving arm. As if I didn't have enough to deal with. and just bounce off something which is not there. I don't know if it's a feature of this rover that it's just got some kind of thing that catches on the left hand side. I can't see anything, but I don't dare zoom in to have a closer look. Hi Six, I'm driving to the moon arch. I managed to get this rover down onto the surface after a lot of battling with bugs and just general cursed moonness, but I didn't get very close, so I had a fairly long drive, and because of the issues with physical time warp, there's no real way to skip that long drive. So I'm becoming bolder, trying a bit of steering while I'm running here. And it seems to be stable as long as I steer gently. Furling. Oh, there's a big ridge here, so I'm going to take it slowly. Bit of two-wheel action there for a moment. Whoa, please don't. And it goes. And that, kids, is why we don't drive too fast. So I've been quick saving, but it hasn't been working. That is fantastic. Right, it didn't even save when I did an explicit save. Does seem to make continuing to try and play this a bit pointless. I can't make any progress that's going to be saved. So I'm going to have a look. It sounds like this does not have a fix right now. So I'm going to put all caution to the wind and see how quickly I can drive. And then when that inevitably crashes, I'm going to quit for the day. And of course, weirdly, driving way too fast. Turns out surprisingly well. So the forums say that there is this is a problem that other people have experienced and they haven't not yet worked out a way to recover a particular mission. Oh, yeah, that was not surprising. It's still a bit out of control. Just no power supply anymore. And that's it. Right, I'm going to leave it at that, and we're going to have to wait for a solution to the save game problem to come around. I'll probably do some other experiments, but I've invested too much in this rover to like